There's a conversation going on to the left. I'm trying to hear, listen on it. But yeah, I'd like to hear it.
Interesting. I'd like to hear it.
I thought you might say that. My family, the Daltons, was the pride of Far Harbor for generations, even back before the war. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich. But they got greedy, took too much from the island. The island's been getting revenge ever since, killing us off one by one. I'm the last Dalton still standing. Ah, but now our story takes an unexpected turn. A mysterious stranger comes to Far Harbor. Someone strong, someone capable. With the stranger's help, the last living Dalton finally has a chance.
Okay.
Let me guess.
Ah, you're a quick one. Now, on to the first chapter in our tale. Petey was my cousin. He was a good lad, never caught. He was out foraging at the National Park campground when the island... Anyway, he made it back to town. Of course, those ferals are still out there.
Those ghouls?
Good.
Okay, cool.
I a mean mainlander?
Not really.
Ernest says the island's alive.
Don't talk to Bertha. She's crazy.
Need to drown your troubles? Talk to Mitch at the last plank.
Oh, Sandman kill. Small Bertha, Tony. I'm guessing Big Bertha's in here?
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
You've unlocked poi map markers across the island. Okay.
There was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
Can you tell me about Acadia?
Strange folk like there. Call themselves synths. Seems to me they just want to be left alone, to live their life in peace. They've done some good turns for us islanders. The fog condensers, most especially, wouldn't even be a Far Harbor left without those.
Okay. Yeah, the glowing stick thingies.
What's a fog condenser?
The condensers? They're a tricky bit of science. They keep the fog away. Powered by the wind farm, the synth fellows got up and running. Us islanders don't particularly like being obligated to them. But there you have it.
Some parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia, and I need to find her.
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always a story. Yours worth dying over, huh?
Yeah.
The runaway's name is Kasumi. You, know about her?
Sounds like Captain Avery's been running her mouth again. She should know better than to stick her nose where it's not wanted. Maybe I heard of her, maybe not.
Yeah. I've done a whole lot more for a whole lot less.
Clever with words, are you? I can get you to Acadia. But you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, Rad X and the like. And then the real work can begin.
I need to take you.
Handle your necessities.
I need to sleep.
Need to make sure I can take your order.
Everyone! We're trying to have a conversation here.
Shut your mouths, open your damned ears. So the fogs are coming for us all. I can't see any better way of greeting it than to have another round. On the house!
Yeah!
Time to party!
And Debbie's gonna...
Mitch! Mainlander, today's your lucky day. Free beer for ya. Ha ha!
Thanks for the free drink.
Look at you with all your mainland nicety. So, drink up. You stay here over long and the fog will claim you.
I'd like to rent a room.
It's up the stairs.
Yep. Sleep. Wait. Oh, it's just a piece of stuff. Okay, let's get 8 hours of sleep out of the way. That way we can continue this with a good amount of, you know, stuff, I guess.
Drown your worries in cheap booze.
Okay, I'm hungry and thirsty, so let's grab some.
If you don't
Okay,
like the
Longfellow.
service, there's the door.
Hey there.
You ready to head to Acadia?
Yes.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me.
Okay. In all honesty, I don't think the automatic radium rifle is going to be that good. So oh, it's certainly small. I like that in a rifle in these newer games because all of them are fucking massive. So having a small gun is usually beneficial.
Let's head out of town. Acadia is above the fog line on the mountain. A bit of a hike. You might want to take this for the road.
A mainlander like you
Tastes
stands
foul
no
and
chance against the
but
crows.
it'll help.
Mirelurk
We
jerky?
need to move through the main. Old mountain trail is where we're. The fog ain't like nothing you've seen in the Commonwealth. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need. Tracks. Fresh ones. Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down. Now you got my attention.
Oh.
Takes care of that.
And this is why it's no fun to be.
You're not half bad in a scrap. Figured I'd have to take care of a lot of them. Might just make a proper Far Harborman out of you.
What is that? Oh, it's just a standard
Need a
10mm
fog
pistol.
number on you. Get you all turned around. Does something in your brain. Trappers were mean to begin with. Here's the mountain trail. We stick to this and we'll make it to Acadia. Game trails crisscross the road, so don't be surprised if we got local wildlife to deal with. We ain't alone here. We throw everything extra.
Cloaking being hit in melee generates a stealth field once per 60 seconds. That is fun.
Still got a ways to go. Stick to the deep fog. Best we steer clear, but you never know.
Do-ba-do-do-do-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
When I was a young lad, no higher than your knee, whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before.
That's why old Longfellow knows that it happened before.
Gulper's got a fondness for fresh water. A small gulper, like the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge.
Meh.
Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Good thing you don't see too many of them.
So here we are, on a mountain, being led around by an old guy.
Hold there. Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad-worshipping lunatic, that's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Let's just settle down, okay?
You're right. Waste of ammo.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
What's Acadia done to make you distrust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You'd do well to avoid such creatures, and instead seek the only true master of this land.
I'm gonna get a piece of brain cut out of my head.
Yeah, whatever.
Watch yourself, outsider.
Uh-huh.
You're done wasting time with a fanatic. Let's move on.
Yep. Nutcase. Yeah, move. Go. Go. Run, move. Please.
Keep your guard up.
Okay, I'm going on ahead myself. Whee! Into the fog we go.
Up ahead, the air is clear. Acadia's not too far now.
Like a fertilizer. Okay. Oh, neat. Where is everyone? I'd expect some people to be manning the walls, to be defending something. I guess everyone's inside. Alright, my entire computer froze for a second there, so I was just like, huh? Must be the heat.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you.
I really should have brought
as long
Nick.
as you welcome us.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
Who or what she is isn't important.
But it is. It's everything. Imagine just looking at your own hands and having to wonder, was I born with these, or were they manufactured? None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie, that someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
No.
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
I remember being in my house the day the bombs fell. We ran to the vault. We were frozen. I was the only survivor.
No memories before then? Just a single day, and then waking up alone? Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations.
Right.
But I can promise you that we will accept you, no matter what you decide you are.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad to hear it. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds.
Faraday.
Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase, and I'm sure you're eager to talk to Kasumi. She's usually working down below. Is there anything else you need from me?
You should know, the Institute has been destroyed.
What? It's over? No more courser hunts? No more slavery? But that also means the technology to make the synths is lost. Our origins have been buried. Not to mention the loss of human life. Sorry. I'm not going to judge the actions of someone who's wiped out a great evil. You have our gratitude. Is there anything else you need?
I'm in the railroad.
I'm part of a group that...
Really? I don't understand why a group dedicated to helping... Yes, they volunteer for the memory wipe. Yes, I know how frightening it is. The risk...
Are you saying...
It's not about that. It's about...
Okay.
I hadn't thought about it.
So am I. Was there anything...
Nope.
I should get...
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
So this was an observatory.
If you find any spare parts, you be sure and let me know.
I was having a hard enough time keeping up with repairs before all this nonsense with the atom lunatics.
They're nothing we need to be concerned about.
It's not them. I'm concerned about you, Dima. You can't solve all the world's problems. Certainly not all at once.
Dearest Faraday, relax. All will be fine.
Where is that coming from?
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed.
Why are you
Perhaps
wearing
not as
Corsair?
quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
I wanted to see for myself that she's safe.
You have my word. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that my job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
I'd like to help you.
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be
I'm listening.
All right, I'm listening.
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
I'll find out what I...
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets... Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792.
Right.
That's as much help as I can give you for now.
Where'd Faraday go? Weren't you just talking to Faraday, Dima? Guess he was down here, maybe.
Did you need something?
No, I wanted to know who was shaking a vial. There we go.
So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
You're the one who lives here.
Well, I think it's all rather compelling. This island, with all of its danger and beauty, predates you and I. And it will continue to adapt, long after we're gone. And then, passing that knowledge along to those who will follow us.
That sounds like a...
Well, thank you. I should note that I'm not fully versed in human anatomy, but I'm your best chance of medical assistance.
Sure.
Since Dima has approved of you.
I'd like to help you.
Oh, well, okay. There's a flower native to this island, a species of the genus Aster. It doesn't quite have the brilliance of color that I understand it once did. I'm personally rather fond of them, but lately have been investigating secondary chemical properties they possess.
Okay.
If you could bring me additional samples, it would speed up my research.
Okay.
I could offer you a meager amount of caps, if that makes the idea more appealing.
Certainly.
I have some...
I'm sorry, is this...
Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
I came here looking...
Oh, isn't that sweet? That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. Little confused, maybe. But then, aren't we all? Not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with when you realize none of it matters. What you are, where you came from, let go of all that, and life gets simple.
Yeah, I hear you.
Is that so? Huh. Most of the chumps here act like I'm out of my gourd. Good to know someone else sees it my way. Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing myself with trading. Don't have much to work with, but I'm always happy to make a good deal. Let me know if you need something. I probably won't have it, but let me know anyway.
Let's see what you got.
You never know. I might actually have something useful.
Okay, assault rifle, yada yada yada. Pipe, auto thingy, bomb, boom, ba, ba, ba. Yep, nothing. Old fisherman's hat. I'd love to just perch one of those right on top of my the bubble that I have on for my helmet. Just perch one up there. That'd be hilarious. Next episode.